Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of Lakers vs Suns Game 2 recap. If you haven't seen the first part of this video, please watch the first part before you watch the second part. Thanks for coming back. Now we're going to talk about the second half of the Lakers Suns Game 2 game. Third quarter started. The starters came out. You know, it looked like the Suns played with some energy. The starters did. Jason Richardson started the quarter very aggressive. He scored the first 7 points for Phoenix. He was looking good. He was hitting threes. He was just, playing very, very aggressive. Only play Jason Richardson knocked the ball out of the ball. The referee said it was off our test. What happened was the loose ball went off, and our test and Richardson got tied up. Okay, the ball got knocked off Richardson's hand, got knocked off his hand and went out of bounds. And it was clearly off Richardson, but they called it off our test and went down. Artest didn't argue with the referees, and he just went on and played. He didn't get a technical, didn't cost his team a point. So another thing for the referee guys, just play it out. It'll all even out at the end. Grant Hill was very aggressive, hitting his first 6 shots of the third quarter. Once again, trying to make Kobe play defense because he knows that Alvin Gentry, had to make the adjustment because Kobe is on Grant Hill because he wants to rest on defense instead of guarding Richardson. So he had to do that. So great job by Alvin Gentry on making Grant Hill a scorer and not just a defender on Kobe. He also, Grant Hill in that quarter, he also drew a foul on Kobe and drew a foul on Tess. So he was really, really aggressive. Kobe had a great play on Amari. Amari got the ball down low. He thought he was going to get a wide open dunk, and he went up for the dunk. Kobe came and just blocked it. He didn't even know he was coming. Then Amari got the ball back, and he was worried about Kobe so much, went up for the second dunk and missed it. So that was, that was pretty funny. Pretty aggressive by Kobe too. Amari got to go stronger than that. Phoenix made their first 4 3-pointers, so they were on fire from three-point land. Amari came down a few plays later after he missed that dunk and did a nice little windmill dunk, trying to get out of the way. Artest was a pretty good play, so he made up for that. Lamar Odom got a delay of game after hitting a layup and then holding the ball and he was screaming and talking about and one, and he threw the ball. He got a delay of game. There was no reason for that, and then he got to end up getting a technical foul because it was a second delay of game. Then Kobe threw a bad pass. Dudley intercepted it, and again, basically stole it from Kobe again and threw it and over it like behind the head pass to Jason Richardson for a wide open slam dunk again. So Dudley and Richardson hooked up again on a Kobe bad play. So good job for Dudley on that one. Paul Gasol continued to use his length against Stoudemire. He's a couple inches taller than him. He's got longer arms. Kobe missed a 3-pointer at the third quarter buzzer, so that pretty much wrapped the third quarter up. And Phoenix outscored him a lot in that quarter. It was 90-90 at the end of the quarter, so Phoenix came out real aggressive. Fourth quarter, they started off with the LA Lakers started off with Kobe and Powell because they knew that Phoenix was making a run. They knew the bench was coming in with a lot of energy, so they kept Kobe and Powell in the game. Shannon Brown, L.O., and Farmer was in the game with them to maintain against the bench, and they wanted the other starters to rest up. Phoenix had Dragic, Dudley, Stoudemire, Richardson, and Grant Hill to start the fourth quarter. Lakers scored the first 5 points of the fourth. Channing Frye checked in the game. He didn't play the whole third quarter. He checked in the 9-minute mark of the fourth quarter, and his struggles continued from the three-point line. He was atrocious from the three-point line. You can see it in his body language. I mean, you can tell that he was out of the game. And I don't mind if you're missing threes. That's fine. But you need to play defense and you need to do rebounds. You're in the playoffs. Your team needs you. Okay? If your team can't depend on your strengths, which is your three-point shot, and you're not making it, okay. Sometimes it don't go in. But you need to play defense and you need to rebound. And you can tell that he wasn't doing either one because of his body language. So that's why Alvin Gentry had him on a short leash because he wasn't putting full effort. You're a pro, you got to put full effort in. Barbosa on one particular play, kind of scary. He went to the rim, go for a layup, and I guess it got blocked, and he kind of lost his balance falling down, and he fell into the cameraman, and he hit the cameraman's camera with the back of his head, and it was a nasty gash. He got blood on it, and he got stitches. So, but he's going to be okay. But I understand the cameraman's got to be there to take pictures and get close as they can to action, but players have been getting hurt and scratched up and stuff like that, so those cameras. So I think they should move back a little bit. Tell me what you think about that. Dudley, because he's in Hollywood, I guess, he came up. Shannon Brown went up for a rebound, and Shannon Brown was boxing Dudley out, and Dudley flailed his arm and fell back and did his little uh, Anderson Varejao, Dennis Rodman impression. And I guess he was trying to get an acting job because he got the call. Shannon Brown was arguing, but what can you do? He did a good acting job, so good job on Dudley again. Phoenix threw 3 bad passes, almost consecutively, 2 by Nash and 1 on Grant Hill, all led to turnovers. Kobe had a nice, on the left baseline, he had a nice step back, behind the back move, almost made Grant Hill fall again and hit a jumper. That was real sweet. And then Kobe and Gasol started playing a 2-man game. I'll get into that in a little while. Kobe was very patient tonight, waiting for the double team, and when it came, he took what the defense gave him. So wherever the double team came from, whoever's man came, he gave it to that open man, whether it was down low or a 3-point shot. So Kobe also had really good eye contact with Gasol. They were playing a real good 2-man game. In the first 6 minutes and 45 seconds of the fourth quarter, Lakers outscored the Suns 20-9. Outscored them by 11. So they started taking control of the game. At about the 4-minute mark of the game, left in the game, you could tell pretty much the game was over. The body language, they looked like they gave up, the Phoenix Suns. Gasol looked like he was just out there practicing for a couple of stretches down the play, in the game. I mean, he was going against Amari Stoudemire like he was one of the practice players that the Lakers hired. I mean, he was going out, he was doing turnaround shots, fadeaways, up and under moves, you name it, he did it in the fourth quarter against Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire was giving no resistance whatsoever. And it was just too easy. Even Doug Collins said it. It was too easy, and you can't play like that this time of the year. Especially you, Amari, you're the leader of the team. One of the leaders, you and Steve Nash. Also, Kobe, after a while, he was just telling Gasol to go down low, telling him to go down there because he knew he had an advantage. And another thing I think Kobe did that for, he was trying to send a message to not only Amari, but to the faithful of Phoenix, the team, anybody. Celtics, Orlando, he was letting everybody know that we're not playing around. Gasol is somebody to deal with, so you're going to have to work real hard to stop Gasol. Anybody, even Garnett. One particular pick and roll late in the fourth quarter, Gasol and Paul and Kobe gave each other good eye contact. Gasol set the screen and rolled, and Stoudemire just stood there, flat-footed. Doug Collins even said it. And then Kobe just throws a pass like Stoudemire's not even there. Gasol dang near trots to the rim, lays it up, and on top of that, Stoudemire fouls him. Not a hard foul, just a little tap foul. To me, you got to play harder than that. You got to play with some pride, man. You're the leader on the team. Come on, man. Like Mark Jackson says, you better than that, man. That's just crazy. Another play. About 2 minutes left. Derek Fisher has the ball in the corner, dumps it down to Lamar Odom. I'm gonna pause it right there. Now what was talked about with Lamar Odom and Stoudemire. Stoudemire saying Lamar Odom, game was lucky. The 19-19 for game 1, he said it was lucky. Lamar Odom, give him credit. He took the high road, didn't say nothing about it. Okay, so back to the play. Lamar Odom catches the ball, turns to the paint. He sees Amari Stoudemire. Stoudemire sees him. Lamar Odom goes up hard. Okay, Stoudemire looks, stood there, he dunked it. Didn't even foul him. Didn't try to attempt it. Nothing. That right there shows me. Even if he dunked it, I'm not saying take him out or hurt him or nothing like that. But show some pride, man. You're in the playoffs. This is game 2. You're already down 1-0. You're the leader of the team. You and Steve Nash. You're supposed to be the enforcer inside. This is the playoffs, man. No layups. Especially from you, Stoudemire. You can't do that, man. The Lakers just send a message that, hey, not only are we the best team, but we might sweep you guys. You can't go out like that, man. So I didn't like that play at all by Stoudemire. Overall summary, I can give you guys some stats if you want to, but basically Gasol and Bryant led the team in scoring. Phoenix is too small. They don't have enough, size for them. They're not talented enough. In order for them to win the series, Lakers pretty much got to either break down mentally or just have one of their Hollywood moments where they're just going through the motions. So, overall, very disappointed as far as a fan concerned because I want to see a good game. Neither one of these on my team, but I like to see a good game. I'm looking forward to game 3. Hopefully, they can learn from their mistakes, play with a little bit more energy, and that crowd can fire them up. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Stay tuned for my next video. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Remember this. Treat people how you want to be treated, and everything will be alright. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.